In this lecture, we will talk about executional frameworks that we can use in designing advertisements. An executional framework defines how an ad is structured with the intention to grab consumers' attention and create desire for the product and motivate purchasing it. It is the theme that explains how the message will be delivered in an advertisement. In other words, it's the manner in which an advertising appeal is presented. That's why executional framework is chosen after the advertising appeal. We will learn 8 types of executional frameworks in 2 different lectures. In this lecture, we will focus on animation, slice of life, dramatization, and informative executional frameworks. Animation is a popular type of executional framework. Especially recently, with the growing sophistication of computer graphic programs, the use of animation in advertising has dramatically increased. Animation characters can be human, animal, or product personifications. Animations originally were used for low-budget campaigns that cannot afford a live commercial. However, currently, many brands use animations in their TV spots and internet ads. Single shots of animated characters, such as Chester Cheetah, may also be used in print ads. Cheetos has been using Chester since 1983. Chester has a sly, cool, and smooth voice personality that feeds into the brand image of Cheetos. Successful films like The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, and Frozen generated a great deal of interest in animation advertising. A well-known product personification is the Pillsbury Doughboy. It is an advertising character of Pillsbury Company appearing in many of their commercials. There are many reasons for the popularity of animations. First, it is cheaper to create an animation commercial when compared to a live production. It helps save time because in a live commercial, post-production takes a lot of time. Instead of struggling to direct the cast, we can easily choose what our animated characters will say and even how and with what emotions they will say it. We have no limitations. If we want our character to grow wings after taking a sip of our energy drink, we can do that. We can bring whatever we imagine to life. We can have our ads in any location, in any city, right? Because we can recreate the setting in our animation ads. The animation character will be the face of our brand and people will associate it with our brand. We don't have to worry about his availability for our next television commercial or involvement in a scandal. Additionally, animations are timeless. A baby character may never get older if you want so. Another executional framework is slice of life. Slice of life commercials attempt to portray a real-life situation. It involves a problem that consumers face in their daily lives. Then the commercial focuses on showing how the product can solve the problem. This format was made famous by Procter & Gamble during the early days of TV advertising. The most common slice of life format has 4 components. First, viewers encounter the people involved in the problem. Then the problem is presented. As a third component, viewers are exposed to the interaction of the product with the problem, and finally, they see the solution. Slice of life executional frameworks are possible in most media, including magazines or billboards, because a single picture may also depict an everyday problem. The challenge here is to create a visual that can tell the entire story with the product being the solution. Here we see an interesting ad of Tide. We observe a common problem, right? We may all stain our shirt while eating something. In this ad, there's an orange tab, and when we move it, it removes the stain in the visual, so actually it demonstrates the solution to the problem. Dramatization is similar to slice of life executional framework. It uses the same format in which a problem is presented and a solution is offered. The difference is in the intensity. Dramatization uses a higher level of excitement and suspense to tell the story. What is in your wallet advertisements for Capital One credit cards are good examples. They manage to create the level of excitement needed. You may watch several of these ads online or through the provided links. Another common advertising executional framework is informative. This type of executional frameworks presents information to consumers directly. With so many ads bombarding the consumers, it requires more than just the presentation of the information to capture consumers' attention. Usually, consumers who are highly involved in a particular product category pay attention to an advertisement which is informative. Informative ads are less common in television because consumers tend to ignore them. It's actually similar to the use of rational appeals that we have learned previously. Informative executional framework is mostly used in radio and print ads. How we place an informative ad in a newspaper, for example, is very important. Advertisements placed next to an article on a related topic are more likely to be noticed. In the next lecture, we will continue with authoritative, demonstration, fantasy, and testimonial executional frameworks.